Hello, hello. How is everybody this evening? Welcome to Sunday night stream. Hope everyone's doing well. Hope everyone's doing well. Gosh, loads of you in here. You're busy on the chat already, as always. Interrobang, James, John, Catriona, Mohammed, Canadian Pacific, Jordan, Ryan, Helen, hello everyone. Hello, hello. GDH, welcome. Shelley, hi. Laura, Karina, welcome. Thanks for modding in advance. Jennifer Cox, hello. Hello, hope you're well. Kirsty, hi. Jodie, so many. Thomas, Sean, Smeagol, Tina, welcome. Welcome, hope everyone's well. Doodle Plays, hello. Lord Kitten, Cake Boy, Blue Hell. I could keep going forever, right? Nicole, Nada, welcome in everyone. Hope everyone's having an absolutely lovely Sunday. Yeah, happy Mother's Day to any mothers in the UK. I know it's a bit different all around the world, but yeah, happy Mother's Day to you, UK mothers. Hope everyone's had a lovely day. Everyone, a lovely day. Eastern Rebel, too fast for you. So many of you. Norris, hello, welcome. Franklin, hope you're good. Sarah, welcome. Scope Plays, hello. Fantastic day. It has been a fantastic day. Do you know what? It has. I've had a really good day. So yeah, top form, ready for Sunday night stream. Sunday fun day. That's right, Naveed. That's right. That is right. Welcome, Bits of Barrington. Tommy, hello. David, welcome. Shot Glass, David Shot. He's here. Hope you enjoyed the all build. JGR, welcome. Okay, right, look, let's get started. Otherwise I'll be here forever greeting all of you, but like seriously, yeah, everyone, thanks for turning up on your Sunday and welcome. Oh, thank you, Karina. Happy Mother's Day to you too, lovely. So yeah, look, the plan for today is oh hello, if I can press the right button, is to sort out this mess. That you may remember. So episode 4, and we're now on, we've just had episode 19. Episode 4, we built this oil area, and when I did that, I needed a population boost. So I randomly zoned in this little European suburbia district that we have since named Iron Grandpa District as well. And I've just left it. I've not done anything with it at all. Like it's barely, I've literally just plunked services on the main high street. How terrible is that? That's not very FewC, is it? I did do the little elementary school, as you may remember, which turned out pretty cute, but the rest of it we've really not done much with, and there's even some houses here which have managed to sneak out of the district, so it needs a lot of sorting out in this area. So that's what we're going to start to do tonight. It's not going to be a super duper long stream because obviously I've started a little bit later UK time than normal because I totally forgot that the clocks were going forward and I'd lose an hour's sleep last night. That was fun. So yeah, so we're gonna start off by doing this anyway, and the plan is to sort out first of all this little high street area, add in a little churchyard as well, because I'm feeling like, European suburbia area, little churchyard wouldn't go amiss. So yeah, that is going to be the plan. You loved it. That's good, David Shot. Thank you. Thanks for the name. So yeah, that is the plan. So let's just crack on. The first thing that I do want to do, is just check this district because because of those buildings sneaking out, I've not put it in very well. It was all a bit haphazard when I was trying to just get people in to get my oil level my oil area up to level 5. So yeah, we can definitely make this a little bit neater. I'm actually going to bring it in all around the lake here. And as well, because we do have more residential demand, because I've gone ahead and put in another level 5 industry area now, I am just going to actually zone in some of this area as well. So for the moment, I will do a little bit of a mass zone. Of course, I am not going to let any 1x1s come in, so I'll keep it neat. I can't not is the answer to that. But yeah, let's just get some zones in here for now, so we can help that residential demand just a little bit. So yeah, I won't zone that. I'll keep it to nicely zoned areas. European suburbs are adorable. They are, aren't they? I really like this content creator pack, actually. It's worth picking up if you haven't. It does give whole different vibe of housing to what's in the base game. in the main game. So yeah, totally worth it in my opinion. If you haven't already picked that one up, I would do it. So yeah, we're not just going to be zoning in the whole stream, don't worry. I'll get this bit done. I think we will. Where did I put the zone up to? Yeah, just literally this corner. We'll leave it like that for now. And the second thing, right, that I want to do is get rid of some of these reeds. So yeah, we will do that. Claire Flack, hello, welcome. Gorgonzola, hi. Hope you're all having a lovely day. You're going to be AFK soon. I need to help my mum with the shopping. No worries, Canadian Pacific. No worries. Are we having a full-size stream today since you started an hour later? So yeah, we'll have a decent stream. Like, it'll be at least like an hour and a half. I mean, knowing me, it's probably going to be longer because everything takes longer, right? But yeah, like it's not gonna be a 2.5 hour stream because I have to sleep. So yeah, it won't be that long, but so it won't be as long as the last one, but it will be a decent size. But yeah, I'm gonna have to get rid of all these reeds. Sorry, Eggsy, I've just seen that you've come in. Hello, welcome, thanks for modding in advance. There are so many reeds here, Eggsy. This is what absolutely screws my FPS rate, or did round the other lake, so they're gonna have to go. I'm sorry, but we will put in some more different detailing around here. Probably rocks, let's face it, because that seems to be the way that Auridon's going. We'll have another little rocky cove around here, but I think we might do some different stuff. We could have a little beach area, to be honest, like we can see. But yeah, I'm gonna have to get rid of all of these. In fact, let's just I'll probably end up deleting some trees, but I'll just make this a little bit quicker so it's slightly less boring for you all to watch. Just me deleting out a load of reeds so that our frame rate doesn't totally get screwed again. There are a lot of reeds here, actually. It looks pretty though. It does look pretty. Yeah, we're nearly there. Yeah, we could do a little bit of a beach around here. I'm thinking I would like to put a bit of like, not really a big nature reserve, but definitely like a footpath that people could walk their dogs along, you know, around this nice little cove with the water. That's not sewage, that's water pump, so it's all clean. And actually, I've just seen, while we're at it, let's just dispose of some bodies, shall we? And reset our cemetery so that people stay happy. Oh, it made them unhappy for a little bit, but that's all right. Evening F1 fanatic for you. Yeah, that is me. Yeah, it is a little bit later because I did have to watch the F1. Sorry, everyone. Just had to happen. It's only the second race of the season. I won't do that every time. There's not that many that clash with it. Aretha, hello, welcome in. What have you missed? Not a lot. We're just I'm just prepping this area ready to put in a cute little churchyard and do up this little high street and fix it up a little bit. And I'm going to check my posture right from the offset because I'm sitting like a hunchback again. So cool clips. Who's watched the F1? I have. No spoilers though, in case people haven't. So try and keep F1 spoilers out of the chat. That'll be appreciated. And I won't mention anything either, so it's all right. But it's a good race. Watch it if you haven't. Couldn't help but notice a traffic jam in the opening ride along. Are they stuck? Oh, where was the traffic jam? Tell me and we'll have a look. Let's just get on. We can have a look. We did a little bit of traffic fixing, right? Oh, what's going on? Is that a tram traffic jam? Do you know what? I did notice when I turned this game on that I think all my buses have disappeared. So I may be having issues. Yeah, there's a little bit of tram traffic going on, isn't there? I wonder what the trams are all doing. Is it all trams? They're stopping there again as well. Yeah, see, now that I've turned despawning off, it's all changed. We're still at 85%. I'm taking that as a win, but I don't know what's going on with these trams, so let's have a little look. Has he just stopped there? Should we try deleting the tram? Oh, there was just one. Was that just one carriage? That was weird. All right. Well, hopefully that's fixed that little bit. Where was the other bit of tram traffic? It was up here, wasn't it? Is there something weird going on with the trams then? That's odd. Anyone else seen that? just throw their bodies in the sea. Yeah, yeah, Karina. Yeah, yeah. Off Revenge Bridge was it? Over on Williams Point. This is where it was a revenge nightclub here. You can get revenge by throwing them off the bridge or just disposing of the bodies straight into the sea. Yeah. Some dark Auridon lore. Shrimp posture is best posture, is it, Laura? Yeah, that's me. I'm terrible. I need to sit back. It's all in the detail, isn't it? I keep leaning in. The F1 race was amazing. It was, wasn't it, Shelley? It was. Tram jam. Yeah, that's exactly what it was, wasn't it? Yeah, a bit hectic. Right, let's crack on. So services wise, because this is like a rural village, I'm not too bothered about them just being up against this road, but I definitely want to move this around a little bit. And we don't have any. I'm feeling elder care should definitely be in this neighbourhood. I feel like, you know, nice little quaint suburb. What we're trying to go for would definitely have elder care. So I think there's a few more things that we do need to put in. So what I'm going to do is actually just trim this back just a tiny bit, and then we will get rid of some of the trees. Yeah, just clear this out a little bit so we've got a little bit of space to work with. I'm going to keep it in around the lake. Or no, it's not a lake, is it? Cove. Let's call it a cove. We should have called this Iron Grandpa Cove, shouldn't we? Yeah, sounds right. Sounds right. But yeah. Yeah, so we'll clear this area. So we'll keep this little bit here because, like I said, I'm going to do a little path around there and that sort of thing. But I think, yeah, we will put in a little bit of an extension to the high street here, I think, where we can put services, and then this churchyard as well, which I want sat like fairly far out. So that's going to be the main thing I think that we do today. So yeah, let's just bring out a road here and then we'll go to freeform and I think, yeah, we'll just curve this round for now, just like that, and leave that there. And then we've got a little bit more space to work with. So we haven't got any parking in here as well. We've got bike roads. We have got parking on the roads kind of going through the suburbs, but no actual car parks. So I think we're due one here. So I think what I will do is I'm visioning we're going to have a few shops along the kind of, can you call it a high street if it's this small? I don't know, but the village high street. So let's just move that back a tiny bit. So I think, yeah, we will come in and put a car park out here. I'm going to turn snapping off actually, just so I can bring it out at a slightly different angle. I think we'll just have, yeah, one long thin one. Nothing too fancy. Nothing too fancy. Check your tram management. What exactly do you mean by that, Franklin? Check the here, not my traffic, this one. Trams. I mean, they're getting used. You see, my issue is this. Oh, this one's got some buses now. Something's gone wrong with these, right? Something's gone really wrong with my bus lines. I literally just noticed it just before the stream, so I need to figure that out. Anyone's got any ideas on it? Had something similar? Do let me know. Be very useful. So right, yeah, let's get in the car parking. Actually, why am I doing that? Let's do a big one and just fill this out at the end. Like that. So yeah, so we can do that. And then what I'm thinking is I'm going to actually put the medical out here so we can have a little sort of medical area against this. Let's turn Anarchy on so we can get these in and then move it around. Yeah, a little medical area against this car park. Oh, and we have got the car parking spaces still on this. And again, like that would be a very useful thing above if we could just take it off this one asset rather than all of them. But now I'm thinking, actually, can we situate this slightly differently so we can get away with leaving those parking spaces? Because I quite like, I've got this in another location where I quite like having the parking spaces on it. So I'm thinking if we do that, it doesn't look quite so bad because they're not up against the car park, literally. FewCandy, that happened to my city. I placed a regular bus depot and it worked again. Oh, right. Let's should we just try that? I'm gonna do something horrendous, and this is just to see if it, because I've only got biofuel bus depot, so We can just place that and see if it releases any buses. It's not right now. Let me just check that they haven't all suddenly come out again. Oh, that might be working. I've got one vehicle on them. Okay, we'll come back and check that in a bit. Yeah, that's a good shout. What mod is it that clicks the parking spaces into the lot area? That's called parking lot snapping. Yeah, parking lot snapping. Go and get it. It's it's a game changer if you haven't got it. If you haven't got it, Thomas, definitely get it. It's a massive, massive time saver and a very, very useful mod indeed. See, this one's got the parking on as well, and I am. Do you know what? I am just going to bob it off that. It doesn't really matter. Yeah, we don't want them. We don't want them, so they'll just come off all other instances of this asset that we have, but I think that's fine. It looks a bit nicer like that, I think. So, yeah. Let's just make sure that's the same height. Yeah, it looked a bit sinky there, I thought. Yeah. And what I do want to do here as well is get in an extra piece of hedge, because like that ends and it does join up there. So I kind of want to make that look a little bit more consistent. Just a tiny little bit of micro detailing right off the bat. But got to be done. Got to be done. So have we got... Yeah, let's put linear fence fill on and then we can just fill that out. In fact, we'll bring it back from there so it's straight there. Yeah, that's it. Well, that just looks a little bit better, a little bit neater. In that tiny corner that nobody would ever look at, right? I've just seen Gorgonzola's message and I've no idea what the context was behind that. And the dogs doing their business into the city's main freshwater supply. Oh, what if we have a dog park round here? Yeah, but there's a lot of water there. Get washed away. And anyway, you should clean up after your dogs, right? I wonder if the biofuel bus depot won't send out buses if you change the type of bus to one of the new content creator ones. Oh yeah, that's another good shout. Let's just have a little look. Oh, we've got buses again. Okay, we've got buses again. Well, that's work, Jennifer. Thank you. Thank you so much. I didn't even have to think too hard about that. Yeah, we've got so many people waiting. Oh yeah, I need to check what types of buses on it. I'll sort it out after the stream. Check what type of buses we've got and all that kind of stuff. 21 trams on one line. Yeah, it's a really long line, John. Do you want me to do a bit of tram management before we start? Yeah. I mean, maybe that is excessive. And I did up the okay, look, that is excessive. All right, John, I'll give you that. I'll give you that. They see they're still full. I think it's because I've got this one really busy, yeah, this pink lady spot here. Stop even. I always say spot. Why do I say spot? Yeah, it's really, really busy. So I kind of, that's why I upped it so much, but it is massive overkill. So yeah, you're right. Let's dial that down. And for some reason this doesn't work as well. It hasn't done since the airport DLC. Got a lot of problems. Let's take it. We've taken off 5. It is a really long line though, that one. So yeah, I don't want to reduce it too much. But fair enough. Fair enough. Is Bob It Off going to be an FC stream drinking game? It could be a Darabag. It could be. Yeah, the first Bob It Off. Oh, well, I've said it 3 times now, have I? Yeah. It can be a drinking game. You guys can make it that. Yeah. Anything Bob related, right? Do you know, I can't believe I haven't actually changed the trees as well. So should we do a bit more bobbing and change the trees on this? Because I don't know why I haven't, but they're not great, are they? So let's make them Auridon vibes and bob them off for some Douglas firs. There you go. There you go. Yeah, I think that definitely looks a little bit more Auridon, doesn't it? I'm thinking more like, yeah, I mean, I'm going to put the church and the cemetery at the end of this road, which I know, like, some people think is a little bit dark, having the elder care right there. So I'm wondering, actually, if we should, let's just move it on and we can move it maybe over to the high street. And actually, sorry, one thing I did want to do, now that they've gone, I do want to make this a historical district so that they stop changing, because then we can do some detailing around all of the buildings. So, yeah, that's worked. Yeah, and then I can move buildings as well, and they're not going to just disappear. Tram people love Colville Clock Tower. They do, actually. They do. Yeah, they do. Aaron, catching you live for the first time. I love watching your Auridon episodes. Oh, thanks, Aaron. Well, welcome into the live stream. I hope you enjoy. Yeah, 142 of you here. Thanks for turning up on Sunday, later Sunday for UK people as well. Just kidding. Not a good idea for you to get drunk on a Sunday evening. Yeah, it's not the party night, is it, Aris? Yeah, it's better nights for that. We'll just have a chill Sunday. X Aerial's advanced vehicle options. Have you got that mod? I'm pretty sure I don't. Oh look, see, we're going backwards. The university. We'll get there eventually. I'm pretty sure I don't, Eggsy. In fact, I'm certain I don't. So I know I should put those in alphabetical order, and it'll be easier to tell. But yeah, no, I don't get that error message. So yeah. But I'm obviously having some weird issue with the buses, although it seems to be fixed. So that's the main thing. Right. Okay. So High Street. Yeah, I definitely do not want the crematorium there. So that is not a High Street asset at all. So we'll just move it back there for a second. Yeah, what I'd like is some shops and stuff in front of this. So let's have a little bit of a look at the commercial that we've got available. And once we've sorted the High Street, then we'll get onto the little churchyard and do all that. And I'm kind of like, yeah, I definitely want just a lot of low density. The trouble is these buildings are not very European. There's not really any European commercial, really. Like classic European looking stuff. Like I'm always tempted to go again for the university content creator pack buildings, just because of the red brick on them. Feel goes all right with some of these houses, which are red brick that we get in the European Suburbia pack. Because, yeah, otherwise it's pretty slim pickings for commercial, really, isn't it? In terms of a European style. Although this... Obviously, I'm doing a Cities Skylines style for Auridon, really. So I think we'll just mix in some commercial assets instead of worrying about it too much. Yeah. So we can get a little high street, I think, going here. Can we like... bring these together, get rid of that little alleyway gap. I mean, the billboard there doesn't look too silly, does it? You can still see it. It's not like it's blocked. They're very similar in height, these two assets, so I think we'll get away with this. The roof there's a little... Yeah, if we bring that back just a tiny bit, I think that's better. Yeah, I think we can get away with that. I have mod NBFC. Do you, John? Do you? It's not that many mods. It's like people have more. Like, it's wonderful news that the error message has been solved. It is, Jennifer, isn't it? Like, oh gosh, that must have been... Well, I do know from doing the ILOS episode, it was very annoying to play with. So I don't know how Eggs put up with it for quite as long as he has. So yeah, it's brilliant news. Great news that is gone. Yeah. It's so funny when people put crematoriums and graveyards right next to eldercare. I've separated them. It's not right next to it, is it? Keep traffic in your city low by strategically placing the crematorium right next to the elder. Okay, well, yeah, that is a strategic move, isn't it? Yeah. You wouldn't consider using the Euro high density here, then the ones that aren't too tall. What the commercial buildings? You mean? Where, I mean, they're no, I don't think any of them would go with this. I mean, we could use, like, I guess some of the... No. They're just a bit too big. Like, they'd stand out like a sore thumb. We'll definitely have a European high density area somewhere in Auridon, like, more towards the downtown. It's a bit of a kind of historical district, but yeah, I don't think these will really go. Again, like, even those they're just a bit too tall. Well, something like that's not as bad, but I don't think for noise as well, I'm not too keen on having high density commercial in this area. So I think we'll just stick to the low density. We can I don't really want to take the trees off this again, actually. So I think, because I'm seeing that tree sticking through the building there, I don't think we can get away with doing this here. So that ice cream parlour is going to have to go somewhere else, which is fine. Let's just take off my custom assets because we're in Auridon. Yeah, we can have, yeah, these ones go together quite well, so we can have another one of these, I think, and kind of carry this on. It's slightly, like, wonky, I'm just realising, up against the road, but I don't know if I mind that too much. Well, we can take stock of that in just a second. Yeah, do we like it sort of slightly slanted out from the road? Because the road bends round anyway. Efficiency at its best. Well, elder care crematoriums next to each other, yeah. It is, yeah. I think I'll do that because I want to leave a little bit of room so we can do a little bit of detailing behind the shops. And give them a little bit of a back to them against the car park, I think would be nice there. So yeah, we'll leave that. Yeah, so many people waiting for these buses. I haven't actually seen a bus come past yet, so we'll have to keep our eyes out for that. Mike Lee, welcome in. Glad to catch another live stream. Glad you're here in the live stream, Mike. Welcome, welcome. Egg might need to put a cemetery next to the Darwin School, save some travel time for the hearses. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Adding awnings might make it work. Oh, what to these? I don't know if I've got any awning assets actually, unless there's some in the base game that I'm not aware of. I don't think I've got any. Do you know what would go here though? And I haven't put many of them actually in Auridon. We've only got a couple. It's our lovely Shell garage on the corner, right in the middle of the high street. Do we think so? I think so. I think we can get away with that. I'm really not feeling this dog park here as well, and we need to bring in more parks to this area because I realise they're actually like not very happy when we look at parks. Yeah, it's like none. And I mean, I will put in a nature reserve park essentially here, but it won't be a big one. That'll make them a little bit happier. But yeah, I'm going to move that for the moment, and then we can sort out parks in a sec. Because what I think I'd quite like, I'd like this firehouse on this corner. Yeah, and we can come in with a bit of fencing around that as well in a second. And this police station can still go up next to it. And then they're sort of opposite that school there. I think that works. In Huntington Beach, California, there's a cemetery right in front of a hospital, is there? God. Yeah. Oh, well, I mean, it makes sense, doesn't it? It does make sense. No denying that. I think we'll leave this bit. We can do something else there. That can kind of be the end of the high street there, and then we'll just do a couple of shops on this other side. Again, trying to find some small ones when we're sort of limited, and the assets is hard. Yeah, I don't mind that. That can go in. Yeah, we can have a bit of this. A bit of this. What is that? Andy's bowling. Yeah. We're just going down the Cities Skylines route with this, yeah. They definitely need some, like, if they're doing a Cities 2, which they are. They blatantly are. It's coming at some point. Yeah, they definitely need, like, better sort of themes, I think. Stuff that actually goes together. Like, this commercial does just not go with the European Suburban. I realise it's a content creator pack, but, yeah. I mean, the commercial is, not great at the best of times, is it? So... Not to pick on it, not to pick on it. Some of the buildings are nice. Yeah, I think we can just have them all separated here. So have it slightly different on this side of the, on the high street. Oh no, respect the dog poo. God, I read that. I'm just going to say again, anytime you get a dislike feedback from me, it's because of my fat thumbs on my phone. I always fix it. No worries, Mike Lee. Look, any reaction's a good reaction. Yeah, like if you're enjoying the stream, please do feel like, and you feel like it, please do give it a like. That helps me out. If you want to give it a dislike as well, go right ahead. Go right ahead. Any reaction's a good reaction. So, yeah. Yeah, no worries, Mike. No worries, Mike. I get it. Won't take it personally. Yeah, I do have a shiny new Discord. Thank you, Karina. Karina's just posted the link in chat for it. So if you fancy coming and joining us on the Discord, yeah, use the link. Come and join us. So yeah, really cute little community, I think, starting to develop. So yeah, come along. You can make your own mind up about it. Rich, welcome in. Finally got time to sit down and chill. Hello, welcome. Public market asset in Green Cities commercial. Yeah, actually Green Cities would be a good shout along here. I think let's ditch the Sallies because I wasn't too keen on that. But yeah, we could definitely. The public market is a really good shout. There's a bigger one, isn't? Oh, that's the smaller one. Let's do the bigger one. Yeah, that looks nice. And I'm going. Oh, hello. I'm putting two. I'm going to move it back away from the high street just a little bit, and we can give it a bit of a forecourt. And actually, in next to it, do you know what? I'm gonna. Green Cities commercial is just so much better than all the rest, isn't it? Should have just gone down this route in the first place, but I feel like I've got an awful lot of it now in Auridon. Yeah, let's. Do you know what? We're just gonna ditch loads of these assets now. I've said that. Let's move these over. So the red brick can go up against the police station. That's all right. And then the ginormous glass office-looking commercial building can go there. And then we'll have the public market, and we can do a nice little forecourt in front of it. Yeah, I think that makes better sense. And then is there something we could just squeeze in here? Maybe that's a bit too small. Yeah, something like that maybe. Although no, I don't want the parking spaces bit. Oh yeah, we can do the Peter. Yeah, this building. Yeah, that looks a bit better down the side. In fact, actually, let's swap these because this is quite a monster building. This one. Compared to that, I think we could squeeze this in a little bit better here. With the little planters as well, it'll look nice if we do something in there, I think. And we can kind of have them staggered back a bit. I'll just pull that back away from the pavement a little bit. Yeah, okay. So it's not a very European high street, but it is a little high street. So yeah, I think let's come in and do some detailing around this bit then, and then we will get on to parks and the churchyard. Loving the live streams when you're sat watching on the sofa. I can't wait to what you do as a guest builder of 5B, and I can't believe how far you've come since you started. I can't believe it either, JT. Honestly, I literally honestly speechless. Because what's the date today? The 27th, right? So it was. Yeah, 3 months yesterday that I posted my first video on YouTube. So it's just absolutely insane and blows my mind to think that I mean, it never even crossed my mind ever that I'd be doing a guest build on 5 builders. Honestly, absolutely blows my mind. I'm just completely honoured, and it's all because of you guys and the support and stuff that you've given me over the last few months. So thank you to genuinely, honestly, from the bottom of my heart to all of you. Really, just no words to express how thankful and grateful and how lucky I am. I know as well. So yeah, just thank you, and I hope you keep enjoying the content. Yeah, I'm excited for it. Definitely excited for it. Let's do a little low wall around here. I'm feeling that. And we could actually, do you know what? I'm going to come round the back and actually put in one of the, because this will give them some parks as well, so they might stop complaining. Could just do a little row of parking like this out the back, and then we'll bring in some fencing around that, or the little wall, I think. Love the Green Cities assets, yeah. 5B, congrats, thank you. Very smart of them to invite you. Well, yeah, I still don't know how it's happened. You have to start practicing your autograph. I highly doubt that, Rich, and no one wants my autograph. No one cares that much. Yeah, I've never. It'd be weird to sign FewC as an autograph. No, that's never going to happen. Yeah. But now you made me think of it. What? Hi Ragid, welcome in. Hope you can do. I really like your build sign. I'm glad you to join you live for the first time. Well, welcome into your first live stream. Yeah, hope you enjoy it. Just having a chill little time on a Sunday, fixing up some horrible surface painter right now. It did work out nicely in that ore area. We're on the train station. I was like, boom, that never happens. Never lines up like that for me because my road network is just all obviously so over the place. Yeah. Who was it? Somebody, who was it in the Discord? You can own up if you're in the chat. Someone said in Discord that they always put surface painter down before they lay out their road network. That is the smartest idea ever. Whoever that was, honestly, own up now. I can't remember exactly who it was, but that's, yeah, great idea and something that has never crossed my mind. Although, obviously, my road networks do not stay straight, so for me, it wouldn't matter too much because I like a bendy road, but if you're doing anything grid style, that is like god level tip. So yeah. Is this on the ground? I feel like it's floating. Floating a little bit. Just need to tuck it in a tiny bit, I think, so that it's right up against that pavement texture. Yeah, just get that a little bit neater, I think. That's all right there. We can follow that round. Do I want to do it the other side of the car park? No. No, I'm not feeling that. Not feeling that. There's also a 4x4 low density corner restaurant in University. That is a nice one, actually. I could put this here behind the garage. Wouldn't be a very nice place to sit and have your... Oh, we've still got... Sorry, I haven't finished it here, have we? We've still got this gap. Yeah, we could definitely use that asset. I really like that one. That's actually one of my favourites. Yeah, it's a good one. Where is it? Oh, we're on 2. Let's change that. This one. Yeah. It's nice. Oh, do you know what else? Let's get rid of the ice cream parlour. That's just not sitting well with me. Do you know what else we haven't put in here, and we definitely should, that would 100% go in a little suburb like this? And that's a post office. And I fail to use them quite a lot in Auridon, actually. We could have a post office behind the garage. See, I like to put it on a corner, and now I'm at a conundrum. I'm like, oh no. I tell you what, I think we'll put the post office down here, and we'll actually move this firehouse. So some of these little houses, I'm reluctant to demolish them because we need we need people. But now we've got historical districts on, we can just move them without fear of them deleting. So, good suggestion to add a car wash next to the petrol station. Yeah, that is a good suggestion, actually. Yeah, that is a really good shout. Like the small parking facility, in my ideal world, all parking facilities would have a footprint like that. Yeah, yeah. Nice and small. Oh, there's a tiny bit. Do you know what? I'm just going to get rid of that. Right. The house next to it is massive. Didn't sit right. Yeah. Oh, let's just undo that road move. Yeah. Need to come in and sort all these assets out. Can we squeeze in this fire station? I'm feeling like we probably can't down here now. If we move up all these assets, we can, actually. And this will make it a little bit tighter as well onto this corner. We need to make sure their garden makes sense. See, the trouble is with all of these, right? If anyone was on the Twitch, I had a Twitch stream a little while ago where I literally spent like 3.5 hours doing, well, the joke was 4 houses. It was a lot more than 4 houses on the European suburbia, because I was like lining up every single hedge and making sure that everything absolutely made sense, because it drives me nuts when it doesn't. And it does just scream out for it with the European suburbia. So, but I'm not going to do that now. Anyone who was on that stream will be glad to hear. We're not going to be going around and fixing all of these hedges on this stream. So yeah, don't worry. But it does scream out for it with these assets. Now the question is the orientation of this. Do we actually want it like that now? I'm thinking maybe we do. It's sticking out onto the pavement a little bit, but I don't mind it too much. We can bring those car parking spaces right up against the edge. Yeah, and they are floating as well, so let's just make sure that that's at there we go, ground height level. Yeah, and then we can get our post office in on the corner, because I think it just has to be with that corner on it. It just has to be on the corner of a high street, really, doesn't it? It screams out for it. Wow, you guys are busy in chat again. I'm sorry, I just can't keep up with all of it anymore. Tend to forget about the postal system altogether. Yeah, it's an easy one to forget about, isn't it? Oh, EMB, hello, welcome. Just saying that asset, I can hear eggs gushing about it in my mind. Which asset was that? The post office. Yeah. Right, let's get a little bit of forest brush. I'm determined to get this done today and not be as slow as I usually am with it. So, and we've got anarchy on, haven't we? But we haven't got tree anarchy, so that's all right. Yeah, we can put in a couple of trees there. I don't mind that. This is a little bit heavy here, so let's just trim that back and we can put in some more stuff along there. And then, of course, because we have trees, we must have a little bit of undergrowth, just to give it a little bit of natural boost, particularly if we're going to have a nice little park in there. I feel like that is much needed. And we should do some fencing really along there, but I'll come back to that. Okay. Oh, JT with the $8.99 super chat. He didn't say anything, but thank you so much, JT. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, I hope you're enjoying Sunday night stream. Okay, so yeah, let's just, I'm just gonna get forest brush again and just put in a little bit behind here as well, just to give a bit of buffer to these houses. And I think I'm just gonna put on this. We haven't got collision off, have we? So let's just turn that off, and we can take out the houses which sit in buildings afterwards. That's my mantra. We'll whack up the strength just so we can get in a few trees. Did I say the houses that sit in houses? The trees. There's too many bushes in my I never say there's too many bushes. There's usually not enough bushes, right? But there are too many bushes in my forest brush. I do need to fix that. And we're in 19 episodes in and I still haven't fixed it. I've said it like numerous times. Yeah, we can just trim these back a little bit from the places we don't want, but then it's just a quicker way to get a variety of trees in at least. Yeah, just so there's a bit of a buffer between that commercial and the high street there. Yeah, the post office E&B, yeah. Now I know what you mean. How about a pedestrian path in the middle of the high street? In the middle of the high street? You mean on the side, Arthur? I've got to get some work done. I'll watch the rest of the stream and replay. Bye Troy. Oh, bye Zombie Monkey. Thanks for dropping by. Hope you get your work done. Nice. Yeah. Brad, hello, morning. Good morning. It is early in the morning for you. Thank you so much for showing up. Yeah. And thanks for modding in advance. Maybe have a path come through between the houses and the market. Oh, what, down here you mean? A gap? Oh yeah. Sorry, we could do that. Have we got enough room now though? Have to do a little bit of tweaking. Let's do a little bit of tweaking. Because yeah, we can bring this right up. And actually, this hedge on the side, I'm just seeing, right, we could make that kind of sit on the front of this post office. Or on the side. Oh no, there's a car parking space there, isn't there? We'll have to sit sort of alongside it. Yeah. The hedge is slightly random on this one actually, isn't it? We could bob it off. We could bob it off. Just going to fill this in with a bit of surface painter there as well, because that looked slightly off. And yeah, okay, so let's move these up and then we can add in a pedestrian path through. That's a good shout. And I think, yeah, we'll do it. Let's do it here. So we'll just have to scooch these houses over just a little bit as well. And again, I'm going to try and get those hedges lined up. When we're moving it, we may as well, right? So let's just turn off collision for this, and then we'll just grab. I think I'll just do a normal pavement path. In fact, we could do. So what I am going to do actually is a pavement path to here, and then we're going to do a gravel path because I'm going to surface paint over this bit, and then we won't have the lights in weird places. It's changed the whole thing, hasn't it? So let's just go in here and add a node in there. And then we should be able to upgrade the other half of it to pavement path again. Yeah, there we go. There we go. This is coming along nicely. I have to go because I have a lot to do, so you'll have a nice day in the chat. This is turning into an excellent city. Well, thank you, Unconventional Ideas. Thank you for popping by. Enjoy the rest of your day. Hope you get all your stuff done. By far my favourite Cities Skylines stream. Oh, thank you, JT. Thank you for the super chat again. Thank you, that's really kind of you. Connecting with the neighbourhood behind it. Yeah, we got it. I've got it now, Arthur. I understood your meaning finally. Yeah, when I'm slow in chat and then miss stuff. Yeah. You guys are hard to keep up with though these days. It's all fun. It's all fun. Keep it coming. Right, let's move that tree so it's not sitting on the concrete looking all weird there, and some of these little bushes as well which have crept on, but I think that's okay. Okay, so we're at the front here. Let's have a little think about that. I'm feeling like we can do a little, like maybe a little planter circle is what I'm thinking. Let's go back to vanilla with, yeah, maybe these, not sure. Let's have a little Yeah. Looks random as hell. Thinking something like that with a tree in the middle of it. We're going to have to do spawn points there because that is not right. Yeah, if we do that, I should have put this down first. Now that I'm thinking about it, I definitely should have put this down first. But let's go and get a planter. Yeah. Oh, okay, well that is a spot of luck. A massive spot of luck. Yeah, we'll do that. And then we'll grab a nice big tree. In fact, actually, yeah, we could do the old content creators. It's a little bit big in front of the public market there, isn't it? A little bit big. Skinny's Fat Man, welcome. Can't beat playing Cities whilst listening to a live stream of Cities. Absolutely, that's what I do a lot myself. So yeah, totally agree with you there. Yeah, these are a little bit big, aren't they? We could go for a smaller street tree. All that kind of covers up the public market, though, doesn't it? Do we think that's a problem? It's a little bit close, isn't it? Should I move it all further out? Let's do that. Let's just grab that and move it slightly closer. Or is it to the side, maybe? So you can see the public market sign? Then we could have two of them, couldn't we? Yeah, we could have two of them, actually. I'm feeling that. And then we'll put some benches around the base as well, which I realise I should have done before I copied it. But, yeah. That happened. There should be a difference in the foliage for different kinds of woods. In older woods there should be trees in every height. Forested woods are more middle height, and untouched woods. That is very true, Armin. That is very true. I should really have like multiple forest brushes set up, shouldn't I, for different areas of Auridon. That is a very good point. Absolutely agree with that. Trixie, welcome. Or a small ornamental tree. Do you think ornamental tree? These a bit big. What are we thinking? What are we thinking? Oh, overcharged egg. Hello, welcome. Sorry I'm a little late. Big edit. What did I miss? Not much. We're just fixing up the high street in Iron Grandpa district at the moment. Finally putting it in since it was dumped here in episode 4 a long time ago. Iron Grandpa wouldn't be an Auridon neighbourhood if it didn't have a nice food court, right? Oh, dude. But we're in a small suburb, though. We're in a small suburb out there. I'm not sure. Would we have a food court here? I mean, I get your point. I do get your point. Do you know what I'm thinking? We're going to go for a combination of 4 benches here. Yeah. Yeah. I think that needs to happen all around these little trees here. What are we thinking about the size of the tree, though? I am thinking it's maybe a little bit big, but I quite like the whole shady nature of it. If it's a bit smaller, we won't get the shady vibes. The shady vibes over the public market. I don't know. What do we think? I wouldn't say that's a problem. I don't know if I'm slow in chat there, Rich, or if you're talking about these. Have 2 on both sides. Stop block the sign. Yes, Gorgonzola. Yes, we're on the same page. Smaller tree. Yeah. Oh, I'm miles behind. I think those trees look nice. I do love an ornamental pear tree, though. Yeah. Okay, look. I'll tell you what. We can swap out a tree on one side, right? And then yeah, let's have a little experiment, shall we? Let's have a little experiment. I mean, yeah, an ornamental pear tree, you say. Okay, we can go for that. Which one is the pear? This one. Oh, do you know what? That is cute, Rich. That is cute. That's a winner. Immediately, yes, that's a winner. Good idea. Yes, that's staying. Oh, I want that a little bit bigger. So it sort of matches the size of the other one. Yeah, that's much better, isn't it? That feels very suburban as well. I like that. I like that. Is there some green city e-car charging stations or bike rental? Oh, do you know what? Bike rack would be a good shout, wouldn't it? Bike rack would, because we've got the bike lanes like, all up the high street. Isn't there a bike rack? I swear there's like a bike rack. But it's not going to be called a bike rack, is it? How do you spell bicycle? Oh god. Yeah, here we go. There we go. Yeah, we can definitely look. We could just have a few of these. Let's get Prop Anarchy on. can have a few of these sort of set outside here, just by way of decoration. Maybe we do need a whole, no, I think you're right, we do need like a whole bank for bikes, don't we? Maybe up this side of the car park, potentially? Have like a little, yeah, bike house. Kind of feeling that. Let's just go to prop line tool rather than messing around. And now I need to delete that one. Not able to do it. There we go. Right, so yeah, let's go to prop line tool and get these in. Yeah, I'm kind of feeling that. Have a whole bank of them. Let's turn linear fence fill off. Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad. That's a great pair of trees. Thank you so much for the $5 Australian super chat, Brad. Is it a great pair of trees? We do like it, don't we? That was a really, really good shout from Rich. Yeah, I agree, Brad. Thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Yeah, that's pear and bench and planter combination spice right there. Right. Let's do the back of these shops then. And then we'll come back to that. I don't think I wanted to put too much more out there. We haven't got any trash cans. We could get some trash cans in, right? We could. And this little space is kind of bothering me. I feel like we need another one of those low walls actually up in front of the elder care. See, I mean, we're now like verging on being an hour in, and I'm still messing around with some tiny little inconsequential, is that the word? Details, but never mind. Don't forget to hydrate. Thank you, Edward Bickford. Yeah, yeah. Let's definitely hydrate. The finest apple and blackcurrant, of course, as always. That was low-hanging fruit, Brad. It was. I'll time you out for that. No, Brad's a mod. He gets away with stuff like that. Bad jokes are allowed here. Not that bad, by the way. I'm just, yeah. Funny bad, not offensive bad, just to be super clear on that matter before chat goes nuts. Yeah, I'm feeling a little low wall in front of the elder care, so let's do that the other side as well, I think. So I'll just bring it in here. In fact, we could... It's spilling over onto these houses as well. I'm going to have to sort that out, so we will... Let's come back to that. I'm getting distracted now. We will come back to that and sort that out. As I sort out all of the housing and the such like, but let's just bend that round for the road now. Yeah, okay. Okay, I'm kind of okay with that side of the road, I think. I think that works alright. Yeah, I could do with just a tiny bit of let's get the brush tool in on here and just get rid of that tiny kind of gap in the surface there. That looks slightly odd, and we should as well, really, I'm thinking. In fact, let's get the hedge, because it just matches up. Let's fence off the back of this, so that it's not just open to the houses behind it. Well, not fence, we'll hedge it off. Hedge it off. Trees on pavement in front of the elder care. So they are. So they are, JGR. Thank you for that. Let's move that back, shall we? Yep. That's a little bit better. Oh, and do you know what I was going to do? Yeah, I just seen that car driving in there. Let's definitely sort out the spawn point for this. We'll just move that up to the road so it's not driving over the nice forecourt there. I mean, these trucks are mental, but yeah. Food court area. Okay. We could let's move this one up a little bit, and again these houses, I think that house has just got to go, hasn't it? So let's get rid of that, and I've got to watch out for the zoning here, because I'm still actually, this is the only area of Auridon where there's actual zoning in. So I need to be a little bit careful about that. Let's just move this up to the corner for now, and again I feel like that just needs that there. Otherwise it's like weird, you're walking over grass to the entrance, right? That is one kind of flaw in that asset, I think. Oh, we have got buses. Jennifer Cox, you solved the issue. Thank you so much. You're not in charge here, overcharging. That's right, Greeno, you tell him. Wow, the petrol is so cheap in Auridon. Is it? What's the going rate? I don't know if that's like £1.51. That's not that cheap from not that long ago. It's probably quite cheap now, isn't it? But yeah. They got well, we've got a massive oil field. Let's not forget that, right? We're doing all right in Auridon. The citizens are taken care of with Ori oil. Yeah. I don't know about a food court. I'm in two minds, honestly, about it. I think we could have a little food truck here. In fact, what I might do is let's have a little look at the Green Cities assets again, because they are just the best looking, let's face it. So one, oh, we could bring in a soy and lentils. Or one of these, actually. Let's bring in one of these. And I'm going to shift it right back here without that tree in it. And then we can kind of create a little bit. I think what I will do is just one food truck out here. So let's just fill this out. And yeah, maybe a couple of sort of seating areas, but not a massive food court. I think it's too suburban for that. Yeah, I do think it's too suburban for that. So yeah, let's find our food truck. I'm just thinking like one of these basically. Just the prop truck outside that sort of always sits here that you could go to. And then we could do a nice little bit of bench seating in here, I think, as well. Maybe use some different benches from the normal ones I use. Some of those ones a bit nicer, or we could just go for concrete. Let's put in these ones. In fact, I've just had an idea. I'm just gonna sort of not do the same thing that we've done on the other side, but use those same planters, which I'm now not going to be able to find. Yeah, let's use these. Let's do a little row of them down the middle. And let's take off fence mode for that, but we do want it. Oh, do you know what? I'm going to put fence mode on and take this off because that's just quicker. So yeah, let's do that, and then let's get our benches. And I'm thinking these ones. Yeah, and we can line them up against the hedge piece like that, just so it's a little bit more green for the suburbs. Sort of feeling that. And let's not forget, I haven't put any in trash cans, so let's put in a trash can. Because we may as well, right? I'll do one either end. Yeah, and I might just leave it like that. We could put in a trash can right outside here, just for decoration. I kind of quite like the idea of that. I thought about that last time. Definitely, you would find a little trash can outside, wouldn't you? Maybe a little white plastic table with your knives and your forks on occasionally, unless it's in the little hut itself. I think that will do. It still does. It feels very grey to me, but I think it's okay. And then here, let's get brush tool and tidy this all up. If you just put parking spaces, do they work on painted surfaces? No, is the answer to that. No, like the base game ones don't work unless you like, yeah, they don't work even in the parking lot roads. So hydration break, posture check and subscriber these. Thanks, Egg, for the £5 super chat. Thank you. I'm trying to sit back. But yeah, I'll have a hydration break. Thank you. We need FewC to see. To see what? To see what, JJR? What am I meant to see? What am I meant to see? What have I missed? F1 isn't as exciting as 24-hour Le Mans. Bit of cheeky wisdom there. Is that EMB? I don't know. There's elements of Le Mans which is quite exciting, but it's 24 hours long, so I disagree. Isn't it crazy that you can now look at petrol price and say £1.50 per litre and you think, wow, that's cheap? Yeah, I know, right, Rich? I know, totally. It's mental. Yeah. What did I miss, JJ? What can I see? Minor, welcome in. Hope you're well. Man, almost missed the outlying Grand Park district. Welcome in, Nick. Yeah. No, you haven't missed it yet. We're just doing the little high street. I think I'm going to leave this. Oh, do you know what? Actually, I just had a sudden thought. That clock thing. Yeah. Should we put in one of these? Let's put in one of these. I never use these. Sorry, I did in Williams Point, actually, to be fair. But yeah, I very rarely use these, I should say. We could do... I'm feeling like that's probably too much. What other planters or something could we put around the bottom of this? Maybe we do just put in some bushes and try and cover up the fact that it's on pavement, just to make the bottom of it slightly nicer. Just a little clock tower. Is it a little bit? No, the bushes are absolute crap, aren't they? So let's get rid of that. Bad idea. Bad idea. It's a little bit random. I quite like it. A little suburban high street. I think it's alright. I think a beer garden extending the restaurant asset would be better fit than the food court. Yeah, we could do that. We could do that actually. Yeah. Okay, right. Yeah, it's not a bad shout actually, because we can quite easily extend it around the side here. So let's just change this around a little bit. I think I'm going to keep that. And we could put this... Can we put this on its side? It's not too crap on its side, is it? We could move this back to the edge of the car park and kind of put this over this side. So let's grab all of these. And then we'll move this over. We could always... Maybe we set it like that. Might have to have a little look at orientation in a second. In fact, you know what, actually, I'm going to break this into 2 sections. So let's get rid of these middle ones. We can do it like that. I think that's better. And then, yeah, let's just make sure that's all surface painted. And we could just put this at the end of the car park here. Maybe like this, because then we can hedge this off and make that edge a bit nicer. Yeah, and do that. And then, okay, yeah, let's have a little look at extending this. One thing is, what I would like to do is bob out those walls, but I've used this in so many places that I'm, yeah. Which one is it? Which one is it? Modern fence, that's it. Oh, if we take a piece of fence out of this, it takes a piece out of every one, and I've used it in so many places. I'm a little bit reluctant to do it, but it would look so much better if we did. The clock's fixed nice next to the bus stop, along with the bus shelter, and you have some local transport. Yeah, that's true, JDL. That's a good idea. Yeah. Max is on the couch watching the stream again, FC. Is he? Oh, Brad? Oh, well, I hope he's enjoying it. I hope he's enjoying it. Lovely rubbish bin. Oh, lonely rubbish bin. Oh, yeah. Good shout, Nelson. Yeah. Let's just delete that for now. Oh, okay, right. Well, it's modern fence anyway, so look, let's get that, and then we can extend this. Yeah, it's this one. Oh, yeah, I really want to break that wall, but I don't want to break it in all the other instances of this asset that we have, because it will look a bit crap. So the topography here is not 100% flat as well, I don't think, which is why these might look a little bit off. But we can manage it. Yeah, we can do this, I think. We can do this. So let's bring out the fence back here. And we're just going to have to kind of ignore that there's a divider in the middle of it, I think. Because I just don't want to get rid of that. So let's do this. I'll bring it round, and then what we can do is just delete out those 2 pieces so it's a little bit more open. In fact, let's just add one more back in there, because I want that to be slightly less open than it actually is there. And we're going to have to sort out the height of all of these as well. So let's just see if we can... I don't know if they're going to sink into the ground, that's the trouble. Yeah, it still looks a little bit strange, doesn't it, on the walls there? But we can come back and touch that up. Okay, and then we want to... I think we're going to have to use the same table, really, aren't we? Or we could use fancier tables. But it would be good if we had a door asset and you could put it in the back there and make it look like, yeah, it's a different part of the restaurant. Same table? I think same. It's got to be same, hasn't it? It's got to be same. So, yeah, let's do this. So, yeah, we'll put in a few of these. Let's just make that a tiny bit smaller, and then we can fit the extra one in, bigger even, so it lines up. Yeah, that's better. A little bit spaced out. Let's get maximum clientele out of our restaurant, right? Maximum table space. Yeah. I think we'll do that. We haven't got this on fence made, have we? Yeah, okay, so we can line it up. Yeah, and then can we squeeze 2 more in here? We can. We can. And then let's just have a little look at putting in some, not that it's like super hot in Auridon, but I feel like it'd be some nice decoration if we do this. Just a couple of tables with a shade over them. Just like that. And let's, just to make it consistent, let's get this parasol and reset it so it goes yellow as well. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's better. Okay, I can live with that. I can live with that. We just, yeah, it would be ideal if we got rid of that wall and just extended it out. And of course, actually, we want the tiles in there as well, so let's not forget that. Definitely want the tiles. Some pear tree shade. That's not a bad shout. A bob at the top next to replacement options you can select just to change the individual assets. Oh, I know, JJR. I know. It was all in my bob tutorial. But no, but it still doesn't matter. Even if I took out the one panel, that one panel would be taken out of every instance of this restaurant, and I've got quite a few of them in Auridon, so that's why I'm reluctant to do it. Yeah. Yeah, because you can't isolate just this instance of the asset, if that makes sense. So if I could do that, I would 100% just take out that one fence panel. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Okay. So now this, I feel like we can move this back into this space a little bit better. And in fact, you know what? I might actually, just so we keep on the theme, let's, not that, let's copy these again. We can add in some more of them, I feel like, because I feel like there's still a gap here that we can use for this type of thing. Just have a bit of a seating area, and we're going to move that clock back. Now that I've done that, line it up at the end of the seating there. Yeah, I think that's okay. That's a good shout to extend the restaurant. That looks nice. I like that. Like that. Thank you. You can unlock the fence. This is a prop fence, so you can't unlock it, unfortunately, John. It's props only, so it would be a bob job, but then it would take it off a bob job. That's a new one. I quite like that. We would take it off every instance of it. So yeah. I think that's as good as we can get it without ruining that restaurant elsewhere in Auridon. So yeah, we'll leave it like that. But yeah. That's done. Okay, so we're almost there with the high street. We can get onto the little rural church, like halfway through the stream. I'm definitely not going to be finishing this area. So this whole Iron Grandpa district will be, to finish it off, will be a future stream job because we need to come in and do all the parks and all the rest of it. So yeah, it'll definitely be a future stream job for that, rather than today. And also, obviously, doing the little dog trail around there as well. I don't know. We may have time to come onto that today. We may be able to start it, but yeah, we'll see. Okay, and then final thing I do want to just do on this high street is the back of this. So let's do that. And I'm going to grab not path. I'm actually going to grab or fence, I think, to do this. Although those like doors look a bit warehousey, don't they? Let's turn collision off. Yeah. God, I'm missing so much of chat. I'm sorry, everyone. I'm trying to get the build done today. Any gazebos for the seating area? We could have put some gazebos in, yeah. We could have. I think I prefer the parasols there, though, for this one. That's come out too far. We used to move it to sort this out in a second. Let's leave a little bit of a gap there as well. In fact, actually, I don't want that all the way, so let's just bring that out like here. Okay, and then we'll sort this all out and put it into the place that we want it to be. That is the genius of move it. Just put something in and then fix it. Fix it afterwards. And we want the node point there, so let's grab that. Yeah. Now we do need access into this as well. So what I'm thinking is actually let's grab this. I'm going to add in extra nodes. Like one there and one here. And then I'm just going to delete this tiny bit of fencing here, and what we're going to do is put in a little bit of chain link fence, so it almost looks like it's a gate into the back. So yeah, we'll just do one panel of it, I think. If you get the sort of vibe that I'm going for there. Should probably do one out the back here as well, actually, to be fair. So let's go ahead and do the same one. So I'm just going to increase our node count. But it's worth it. That's what I say. It's worth it for this tiny little fence detail. Yeah. I do love this fence here. Yeah, it works quite well, I think, as well with the combination of them. To make it look a little bit like a gate. I mean, you can disagree. I should probably remove the car parking spaces in front of them as well. If we're gonna go, yeah, see, like that. We're gonna go full realistic. Let's do that. Let's move those. I mean, full realistic, maybe maybe a little bit of a stretch, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Hopefully, anyway. So yeah, let's put these in. We'll turn snapping off, and then we can put in a couple more spaces there, and we'll just leave a couple of gaps so that it looks like they can get into those gates. Kind of want one of those keep clear things written on the ground, right? Yeah. It's so funny we're both in FewC's chat today. Who's that? You and Matthew. Welcome, Matthew. Yeah, it's always the same crowd, isn't it? Yeah. Looks amazing, so simple. Yeah, no offensive comments. Oh, offensive. Oh no. No, Brad. That's a bad joke. That's a bad joke, Brad. That's a good one. That's a good one. Bad jokes are allowed here, as long as they're nice bad, not bad. Is it still Christmas there? Yeah, we got Christmas trees everywhere here. Right, okay, so look, let's move on. We could put in some props here. Go overboard now that I'm thinking about it, but no, look, we'll move on. Let's get to our churchyard. So yeah, let's do it. I'm going to just trim this back just a tiny bit. So the asset that I want in here is actually, it's actually a unique building. Yeah, we're going to use some workshop assets here because clearly there is no church that comes with the base game. So yeah, and I definitely want to get this kind of European suburbia style church on the go here. So yeah, what I would like to do with the park as well, I think we're going to have to bend this road round a little bit more, is I would like people to have to walk through the churchyard to get into this park area, if that makes sense. So that's the type of, yeah, vibe that I want to go with it. And there is a car parking lot asset as well that we've already used actually in Fur Trade, which is a gravel car park somewhere, which I would like to use here as well. Yeah, this one. So, oh, of course, it wouldn't be the stream without some trees in the way, would it? Let's not forget that. Oh, Arutha, the 449 super chat. Apologies from all the 160 odd of us for making chat so busy you can't keep up. Welcome to Stardo. Oh, thanks. It's only going to get more difficult. Thank you so much for the super chat, Arutha. I really appreciate that. Yeah, do you know what? I've told myself I need to accept that I've got to just deal with my fear of missing out on your chat and just crack on, because otherwise we won't get any builds done. But no, it's good. It's good. Keep chatting. Yeah. I'll try and catch as much as I can. Like, if there's any, lower the fence instances again, please feel free to cap spam me so that I see that rather than miss it the entire stream again. Yeah. Matthew and I live about 30 minutes away from each other. No way, Jennifer. That's pretty incredible. Thank you. I've caught a few live streams for the first time. I'm talking well, welcome to talking in a live stream. And thanks for watching. Yeah. There's a very nice vanilla cathedral, is there? Oh, what, the vanilla, Eggsy, the vanilla cathedral, right? That's not going in this suburban town. That's absolutely massive. That's going in the downtown somewhere. But yeah, no, there is. Okay, all right. So I could have stuck to vanilla. If that's what Eggsy's saying, I could have stuck to vanilla and gone with the massive cathedral. But I've decided the aesthetic I want is not to do that. yeah, we're going to go for the little church. A little bit more quaint. Okay, so I'm going to paint in a park area here so that we can put the path through the churchyard and out on round this cove area. So we'll actually just go all the way around because I'm not sure how long we want the path to go round for. So I'll just do it like that for now. And let's just trim it back a little bit, make it a little bit neater on the road, satisfy the OCD. And then in park area, what we'll do is come in with a gateless entrance. So yeah, one of the nature reserve main entrances. I'm going to stick this like right in front of the church here. Now I think this is not going to work as an efficient park life cheese type. No, well, not that it's a cheese because they're not going anywhere. There's no transport, so it doesn't really matter, does it? But it's not going to work as an efficient park life entrance, I don't think, because yeah, we're going to have the church right here, so I think they'll be able to scoot round. And let's just make sure that that is the height of the ground there. Yeah, there we go. In fact, let's just check. Are we a little bit close to the shore here? I do want to just flatten this a little bit. The graves will sit all right on slightly bumpy land, but I'm just going to, yeah, just take a little bit of a larger area here and flatten that just so it's a bit easier to work with. I mean, it's not super bumpy, but that'll just help a little bit, I think. Yep. Okay, so yeah, we've got the entrance to the path there. We need to come in and detail all this round, and then what we'll do is we'll take the path through the churchyard, which will kind of come up this way. And so we'll go down the side of the church, I think here. I'm going to move the church in a second. So we'll come down the side there and then meet up with the essentially what will be a coastal path along here. So let's just grab that. I'm going to do the one without lights. I feel like that's let's turn collision off as well would help, wouldn't it? So yeah, let's just follow this round the coast for a little bit. This can be our little nice coastal dog walking trail. And I'll bring bits of it out so it's slightly closer into the edge, and then also bring it slightly further back. So I feel like that's a sort of realistic way of doing things. We could bring it right up so you can sort of look over the water pumps there. That'll do for now. That will do for now. We can fix that up when we know what, if we want to put any assets in there, which we will, so that we encourage people to come down here. We'll need to put in some assets so that people actually walk down the path and come in. But yeah, I think we'll do that. And we'll have the churchyard start on this side. So let's bring in the church there, and we can fence all around this. This car park as well. I'm not too sure on the orientation of it. I think it does just need to be against this road, but with detailing around it. We'll leave a little bit of a gap to the gas station there. We could bring it on the other side of the road, actually, slightly further back. That's the other option, to bring it down the end of the road. That's probably better, actually. It's probably better. And we could, let's, yeah, it's still not levelled up. Let's put the crematorium down here for now, actually. So we've got the concrete textures all next to each other. So yeah, we can bring that in around this road. So I'm thinking actually let's just trim off the end of this and we'll bring it out into a gravel road, to a rural road, and swoop it round. So let's turn snapping on so we get our angle nicely, and then let's turn that off and we'll bring out a straight road like that, and then we can move the car park right up against it, and of course do some detailing around it in a second. Looks good to me. That's massive. I'm with Karina on that. I know it's pine trees in Auridon, but for Eurostyle Church you'll need a yew tree in the front. That's a good shout, Thomas. Yeah, way too big for here. E6 exactly. Listen to Eggsy. Would have been fine though. Will the church have a cemetery? It absolutely will, Edward. Yes. So right, yeah. Cemetery. I've got workshop assets for this because I've used vanilla elsewhere, but I think for this particular area and the type of thing I want to do, I'm just having to go a little bit more workshop heavy, because it just doesn't, like, let's go and find, you can't get rid of the walls on it. It's got a church in the middle of it already. Like, the whole thing just, yeah, doesn't sit perfectly with this, and I want to make this like look like a proper churchyard. So yeah, we're going to use some of these, and we'll come out with paths as road, I think, as well. But what I would like is these all surrounding the church here, so we can, in fact, actually, which direction is, I've just oh, Oh, what am I doing? Gone into cinematic camera. What? I need to just move this so I can find the front of it. Okay, there's the front of it. So yeah, we'll have this that direction, and then we can bring up this road alongside it so that they are actually connected. So let's move this. And the good thing with these is you can just place them everywhere. It's not asking you to place it up against a road, so you can put them in and then figure out your road network afterwards, which is quite nice. But yeah, we'll do that. And then we'll have another one, I think, because we're going to have quite a large graveyard here. But something like that. And then we need to come in with the detailing all around it. Always reckon the church which acts as a crematorium is the way to go. What, this one? Yeah, that's a nice little church actually. It's just very modern. I really like this little church. I think it just looks pretty cute. That's why I've decided to go with it. Go on with it. A little bit of workshop assets, but yeah. Hopefully I'm allowed once upon a time in Auridon. So yeah, let's bring this out. I'm going to have to use Move It to make it nicer, but we'll bring it down there so at least it's got a road connection, and this can kind of, yeah, sit alongside the church. And if we get this right outside the entrance, then it does sort of look like an entrance into the church. That's gone a little bit funny there. But let's just undo that because it looked better the first time like that, didn't it? We just need to move the church over or angle it slightly so it's right in front of that brick entrance bit. That's what I want to see. And then we'll have to move up this graveyard because that's a little bit close now. Yeah, I'm thinking something like that. And then we obviously need walls all around it and that type of thing. So I will also, because I want this path to kind of go through it as well, I am going to bring one in here. Yeah, that's not going to like being connected, is it? So we'll just turn that around and put that against the road, I think. Rather than having another Park Life road through it. I think that's a bit better. Oh, it's an asset on the store. It's a hidden creme inside a proper church, not base game cemetery. Oh, right. Okay, got you, Brad. Got you. I understood that. Plus, I like the water, and the church is just beside the water. Oh, I agree with London about the willow tree. Willow tree, yeah. Weeping willow. Go well with churches. I don't know if I've got a willow. There's one. Yeah. Here you go. Let's get brush off. We could have a big weeping willow right outside the front of the church, down the side of the path, actually. Might look quite nice. That does look nice. That was a good shout. What's this one? Slightly smaller weeping willow. Have one over this side. That does look nice. That does look nice. Do we want more graveyards? That's what I'm just considering here. I'm wondering if actually let's grab the road again. We can bring out another small section down the side here. I'm thinking just something like that, and that can be right at the edge of the graveyard there. And then if we grab another one of these, could fit another one in. Don't know if that's might be connected if we put it up there. I need invisible roads, that's what I need here. Or just grave props, that's the other thing. Which, yeah. Didn't find any good ones, so I've left it at this. That'll do though, and then I think we can come in and put detailing around it. So let's grab our walls again, and I'm actually going to use the same wall, so the little low brick wall I think frames this off quite nicely. And we're just going to bring this all the way around. Now this one is the one that does not sit on the terrain well, so we're going to have to do quite a bit of manipulation to get this to sit right. So again, I'm just going to keep adding nodes in, which yeah. Eggsy might tell me off for. All the hearses, are there a lot of hearses coming up? Look like there's been a mega death wave. Oh no, have I spent too long detailing and not focused? They're just buildings turned off. We're alright, I think. Alright, something's burned down somewhere. Where was that? Oh, hello. The chessboard. There we go. We're alright. We're alright on a death wave. 29,000. It's not gone up. It's not gone down. I think it's okay. I think it's okay. Right, let's just shoot that over just a little bit so it sits next to the road, the wall. And then, yeah, we can start bringing this along and down here. And then we can... I think rather than follow... Yeah, no, I'm going to continue. I don't want to follow it up the path. Sorry. Losing my mind. Because we're going to frame off the edge of the churchyard this way. So yeah, we can bring it down the side here. We'll just bring it down and across the road. Oh, auto save. Always throws me off. Throws me off. Yeah, we can frame off the front here. I think that is the way to go. And that is snapping into the node, which I don't want it to do, so I have to move it there. I'll just place a small section in there and then we can move it into place. Yeah. We'll bring that right up, I think, to those planters, so it gives a nice front to it. I think that's slightly sunk into the ground there. Yeah, we can lift that up a little bit. I do like this little low brick wall. Quite cute, especially for something like this. Sort of goes with the churchy style of it. By the way, that doesn't look much like an actual weeping willow. Shows how much I know about trees then, Aretha. Does it not? Does it look rubbish? I thought it looked quite nice though. Does it not look nice anyway, even if it's not an actual... Yeah, the weeping willow, sorry, they do have much longer leaves. Is that the word for it? I think so. It doesn't look like, oh well, maybe some empty grass for future graves. Yeah, so yeah, I am leaving a couple of patches around the place. A couple. Not too many. Oops. Oh, I've just got rid of that tree. We can put it back in. Yeah, no, I mean, that is a good shout, actually. Probably should leave more space than what I am, right? So we can extend this up and leave some space at the end. It's just, it's so uniform, all these graves. So yeah, we can leave a bit of space there. We've got a bit of space there. So there's definitely space for more graves. Yeah. Oh, I have to run. Thanks for all the fun and chat. Thank you, FewCandy, for another lovely build. I'll catch the rest when it hits later. No worries, Jodie. Enjoy the rest of your day. Yes, let the node side consume you. Yeah. Don't think you're going to run out of nodes for you. Maybe districts. Oh, I'm not that high on districts, am I? I thought I was alright on districts. I don't know. I need to use watch it. I was going to do that actually yesterday, and I completely forgot. Yeah, completely forgot. I might hit the prop limit. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I'll probably be alright. Yeah, let's lower that down. This is all absolutely flying off the ground here, so let's just make sure that makes sense. And I'm going to bring that in a little bit closer to the path as well. Again, we're flying here. This wall is cute, but it is also a nightmare, especially when the terrain's like this. So let's just get another node in and we can fix it. Make it look right. That needs to come up a little bit further now, doesn't it? Gone a little bit too deep with that one. Okay, so I think that's alright. I think that's alright. Frames off the churchyard nicely. So yeah, now we need to get in some foliage and the such like. And I'm thinking down here as well, a little bit of a broken nature reserve. Like just some small sections wouldn't go too amiss down the main path. Especially if it's, you know, it's essentially a nature reserve path cutting through a cemetery churchyard. So yeah, I think that's probably make it look a little bit nicer. And why not? Why not? Hey, add some nature reserve fence. Yeah, okay. And then yeah, we definitely want bushes and the such like around here. Some kind of slightly more wild looking bushes. That's the thing. Slightly untamed. Big bush. We could have a big bush somewhere. Although it looks a little bit, it's a little bit sort of flowery, this one, isn't it? It goes quite nicely with that giant non-willow tree, or whatever that actually is. Oh, sorry, meant deathways with the size of the church's cemetery and the amount of headstones. Oh yeah, right, yeah. Just killed off a load of the residents, right, yeah. I actually like how the fence disappears, makes me think of a historical church. That's true, yeah, like broken down fence. Yeah, that's not a bad shout. It's a beautiful tree, you like that, yeah? You like the tree? Okay, also have to go. We'll watch the end later. No worries, London. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Eggsy merch, know your limits, nose prop districts. Yes, Eggsy, you need to do that. Get on that right away. Oh, you're a willow, alright, just not a weeping one? Well, what's the difference? Presentation? Yeah, the SEMB. Yeah. Yeah, some kind of willow. Whatever it is. It's acting as a willow. Yeah, these are the ones I wanted that I couldn't find. These slightly bushier bushes and trees. Yeah. So yeah, we need to dot a few of these around, obviously keeping some of that open grass space as well. But I would like to have kind of little rows of them separating different areas, which I think you sometimes find in cemeteries. So we have little rows of small bushes. Just like this. I think actually let's just make that into a bit more of a hedgerow here. Something slightly different. Yeah. Yeah, we can do that. I'm kind of feeling like I might want to just a little bit around these bushes, do a tiny bit of surface painter, although this is now going to be like on the straight line, isn't it? Where I've put these bushes is actually the line. How coincidental was that? Yeah, I don't want it all perfectly in, I just want some tiny little bits. Just want some tiny bits, yeah, just like that, like little spots of it, just to break this up around these hedges. That's too straight. Too straight. I can't get it small enough, that's the trouble. Yeah, that's a little bit better. It's a little bit better. Bring it out the end here as well. Yeah, just feeling a little bit of that. I know I could go back into Bob and turn tree ruining on and it would give us the same effect, which is probably the easy answer, but I don't want it everywhere. I just want it here. Again, that's the trouble. Can't isolate certain things, can we? Fence going right up, yes, dead for cars, yeah. Slightly depressed but not yet crying willow. That's right, Aretha, yeah. Yeah, it is. Oh, hello, I'm clicking the wrong screen there. It is. Oh wow, just scrolled way up through chat. There we go. Yeah, it is. It is a slightly... it looks a bit wonky from here, actually, doesn't it? That branch as well looks completely dead, and there is leaves floating in the air there as well. I don't know if you can see that. Oh no, they are attached. Sorry, I take that back. They are attached. Maybe some benches for the old farts like me that have a sitting spell. That's a good idea, Wade. Yeah, we'll put in some benches, definitely. Yeah, let's go around and do the bushes, and then we'll do the benches. The perfect combination, right? Bushes and benches. Couldn't imagine being the guy who has to mow this lawn. Yeah, it would take a while, wouldn't it? Would take a while. Actually, that's more of a tree than a bush. Got some more bush-like bushes. Let's turn on. Oops, let's turn on. Yeah, tree anarchy, and then we could put in a couple around the graves as well. Just a few dotted around. I definitely want that bigger tree actually in here, so let's go and find that other non-willow, non-weeping willow. Happy willow. Can we call it a happy willow? Smiling willow. I think we can have a few more of those, and I'm kind of feeling that. Yeah, and we do want some bigger trees in as well. In fact, let's just let's get the forest brush back in and do the little bits around the cemetery as well. We'll have a little bit of a row of trees in between there, and definitely down these houses. Might keep a little open clearing in there, because we don't need trees everywhere, do we? I sometimes do have a tendency to go overboard with the trees, and I'm now filling in the clearing as I say that. Yeah, and then we'll grab some taller fir trees and put a couple of these around just to keep that Auridon theme going in the churchyard as well. Don't want to completely ignore the Auridon Douglas fir, I think. But yeah, I don't mind how that's turned out actually, and then yeah, we can leave this space open for future graves as our residents die off, which they will with a mayor like me. Yes, right. A couple more bushes, and then we'll get onto some benches as well. And then we're kind of almost there with the churchyard actually. Definitely have some benches down the front here. People coming and going. Oh, we need to, yeah, we do need to detail around the car park as well. Let's definitely not forget that. Yes. Definitely not forget that. Just thinking in around I can't really see it, around the base of the willow, there we go. Let's put in a couple of bushes, and we could actually put in some content creator grass maybe here. If we make it just a little bit smaller, we can sit it in quite nicely around the base of this tree. Maybe a little bit around the edge of the church as well. Oh, that was not intended. Yeah, just a tiny bit like that. If we make it super, super, super small, it could be quite a good decoration actually around this. Don't mind that. We'll do a little bit more this side as well. So yeah, again, let's make it tiny. Yeah, I like that small. I really like that small. I've not done it this small before. It sits quite nicely around the base of a building like this. Yeah, little bit of overgrownness. Don't mind that. Yep. Yep. Okay. The gardener needs a thunderbox. We could have some toilets around the car park. Oh yeah, do you know, yeah. Don't you like, I don't know, don't you, yeah, there's a church that I have been to a long time ago that has a outhouse. Can we put one of these in there? Like, because they're super old, aren't they? So they kind of add the toilets at a later date. Could we just put a little outhouse out here? Is that too weird? Let's put it there. Let's put it there. Oh, Ivan with an RSD 500 super chat. Thank you so much. Oh, it's a super sticker and it's the hippo on the chair. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Ivan. I really appreciate it. Great super sticker there. Thank you. Thank you. That's really kind. An indifferent willow. Yeah. Everyone needs a good thunderbox. Yeah. I don't know if we can name the prop though, can we? I'd have to put in a proper toilet if you want to name it, but let's not do that. There we go. We've got some toilets in the church. It's done. It's done. Right. Let's get back to grass and bush and tree detailing. And we'll have some outside as well because why not? This grass is like when you look at it next to the Sims, right? I mean, they're walking into. Like, that's not just grass. like, don't get me wrong, I absolutely love this grass, but it is ginormous in comparison to them. I guess so you can see it from the game, but yeah. It is ginormous. Please no outhouse near the church. Is that wrong, Minor? But there's a church that I've been to that has, like, literally exactly that. Like, in England. Still think the graveyard needs a shack for the gardener and his lawn mowing tractor. That's a good shout. We can do a shed. Yeah, we can do a shed. A little wooden shed. Where would we put it? Where would the gardener be based? Where would the gardener be based? Maybe off this path? Just at the back here? And keep his lawnmower in there? What have we got the topography lines on? Let's turn them off. There's very sinky ground, isn't it? So let's just spin that around so it looks slightly less weird. Yeah, I think we could put it there by the path, couldn't we? I think that's alright. Toilets look like confessionals. They do actually a bit, John, yeah. They do. Holy Crabber Church with an outhouse. Yes, Thomas. That is a good one. Yeah. For people who are just a question, how do you get the trees bigger, smaller like you're doing with those grasses? What mod is that? So that's Tree Anarchy. If you've got Tree Anarchy, you can use comma or full stop to make them bigger or smaller. Exactly that. So yeah, I could make this absolutely ginormous if I wanted to. Or tiny. So yeah, that's a Tree Anarchy you want for that. Very, very useful mod. Yeah. Okay, we've got a little shed. Is that alright? Does that do? Just a question. No, read that. No respect for scale. If the gardener is... Yeah, Aretha. The gardener is named Willie. He will also live in there. Yeah. Thomas, you win the prize for the comment of the stream. I think, Thomas, you do win the prize for the comment of the stream. Do you know what? I was just thinking, right, because of that comment, should we call this St. Thomas's Village Church? There you go. That was a great comment. I appreciate a good laugh. Thank you. Puts a new meaning to holy crap, it does, doesn't it? It does. Okay, right. I'm kind of like, I don't want to fill in these empty green spaces too much, but I could just carry on. This is the trouble. This is my trouble. I kind of see green spaces and I'm like, oh yes, there needs to be a tree there because this is Auridon and there's loads of trees. Let's just line that up. Yeah. Right. Okay, how are we looking at? Okay, let's do the detailing around the car park, and then we can come back to that. And I'm thinking let's just use nature reserve fence to tidy this up here. So we just need to give it a border basically, otherwise it just looks a little bit odd from my point of view. And yeah, we can bring it almost. I don't want it to join there because it for some reason makes that wall disappear. But we can make it join with move it like that. Yeah, bring this down the side. Let's just bring that back a tiny bit so we can pull that in nicely. That is so not straight at all. Let's fix that. Yeah, and then we'll pull this up to the back of the car park there, and then we can use a little bit of gravel surface painter here to fill in this corner. I think we can go onto the pavement. I don't mind that actually. Yeah, I don't mind that either side here because we're coming up to the gravel church, so we can kind of transition a little bit. The gravel church, the gravel road and the paths and all the rest of it. So yeah, we can transition a little bit. And just so we get people walking through here, I'm just going to stick some assets down so that someone at least walks through the churchyard and comes out here. So what can we can do a little fire pit. Let's do a little fire pit. Let's just put it out here for now. Can have a couple of them. See if we can encourage people to walk down here. Let's do one of the little hut ones, make it different here. So that up against there. And then hopefully, yeah, we can see people walking back and through. And do you know what? I might actually get another one of these willows in, which is not that one. I love when that doesn't work. Super helpful. Hey Ross, welcome in dingoes, hope you had a good day. What kind of tree is the most common native tree in Auridon? The Douglas fir, for sure. I could rebuild one in Minecraft and add it to my arboretum. I don't know if I said that right, I'm so sorry. Yeah, you could. It's a Douglas fir. There's Douglas firs everywhere. These are all pretty much Douglas firs. Douglas firs and ponderosas, I think it is. That's how you say them. Yeah, I'm kind of wondering if we have another one in here, if that's a little bit overkill. Potentially around this side. Maybe at the end of this road. The way it turns around is really off-putting. But, yeah, like that. Like that. I'm feeling that. We're coming in. That's just at the end there. And we've still got the clear space behind for extra graves. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. I feel like we need a couple more bushes up alongst this. I just can't stop with the bushes. It needs more bushes. More, not enough bushes, more bushes. Yeah, I think we just need a couple of other smaller ones just up along this road here to give a little bit of a boundary to the path versus where the graves are. And the hearses are probably going to drive over this, but so be it. So be it. Yeah, we'll just do that. Can do a couple on this side as well. We haven't really got, haven't put any undergrowth in fact in here, so we could have some very light splatterings of undergrowth in a couple of different places as well, just to help with the like layers of texture that we have in the greenery. Can't do a forest without some undergrowth. Right, okay. Benches, that was the next thing to do. Definitely want some benches. And I'm kind of feeling like this is alright. This is gonna be it. Yay, we've got people walking through now. Enjoy your time on the cove, on the Iron Grandpa Cove. Very nice FewCandy. Yes, thanks Jennifer. Willows love the water, yeah. A van down by the river. A van? Oh, what, down there? Okay, so we're gonna have to come on and do this park on another stream because like it's been nearly 2 hours I've spent doing not very much as always. So yeah, we'll come down and fix up the rest of this district on another stream for sure. We need to do parks around everywhere to keep all the people happy and keep them leveling up as well. But then, yeah, we definitely want to do this waterfront. I want to get loads of rocks in here. Maybe a little beach area, I'm thinking. But yeah, rocks around the beach area. A few different reeds. But yeah, we will absolutely come on and do that. Yeah, I don't want to put all the benches actually around the path. Sorry, just thinking about it. Just have a few kind of dotted around for contemplation. So we can put a few in a couple of different areas. Maybe up against the wall here. Let's have single benches dotted around. One by the front would be nice as well. Let's have one there. And maybe one the other side as well. Lots of benches. Lots of benches. Okay, and then we'll have one over here. And that'll do. That'll do for the benches. That'll do. Did someone say beach? We did it and B. I did say beach. I lost driver in town. What's that? I missed it. Did I miss it? Someone driving like a mental case. With no respect for the roads. No respect for the roads. Okay. How are we looking? How are we looking? Are we missing anything? I don't know. I think it's okay. I think it's okay. Are we allowed to post screenshots on FewCandy's Discord? Absolutely, Gorgonzola. There is a Share My City channel on the Discord, so please go in there and share away. Share away. I love seeing it. And yeah, like if anyone has done anything on the same map as Auridon, post that because I'm really curious to see what you've done. Yeah, really curious. I don't think Saturday Night Live makes it to the UK much. It is in the UK, Nelson, and if you're talking SNL, I'm assuming it's Saturday Night Live, but Saturday Night Live is great. We do get it in the UK. Yeah. Farm is good. Did someone say yeah, right, okay, I'm lost in the chat now. I've missed so much tonight. But I've tried to crack on with the building, so I hope you appreciate that. Bench in a bush, just kidding. What was that? I was trying not to, John. I was trying not to. Are you planning on putting a train station in this district? Do you know what? I was considering it actually, like coming round on the outskirts, because we've got the train line that comes out here, and I was thinking I was going to sweep it round. We could have one there. Potentially, but that'll be further down the line, I think, because it's not the easiest thing to integrate into here now. So I don't know if anyone remembers back, like if you watched the first episode, but I was always originally going to put in a train line here, and it was going to scoot round to this district, around the oil field to this district. That was my original plan, and I totally forgot when I was making that episode, and now I don't have the heart to go and destroy all that. So we've ripped up that plan and we're redoing it, but we probably will. Yeah, we probably will. Yeah. Okay, so look, I think I am going to call the stream there because it is a late one for me now. We'll go back to the usual 7:30 UK time, which is probably the same time for everyone else in the world anyway, just because clocks changed this week. So yeah, you should look into Biffa College trick in this district to get their students up. Yes, I should, Nick. I will look into that. I would make a Williams family memorial for this area. That would be nice, Edward, actually. That would be nice. Like a little small memorial or something with a statue in would be cool, yeah. Yeah. Oh, no screenshot for the city, just of an Auridon Douglas fir tree in Minecraft. Oh, yeah, share that away on the Discord, Gorgonzola, yeah. You can, share it in the Auridon channel. Yeah, that would be good. Wow, the zoom out is amazing. Oh, thanks, John. Is it? Yeah. Greetings from Midway Airport. Greetings, Julie. Welcome in. Maybe ban personal vehicles on the bath part. Yes, that is a very good shout, actually. Yeah, I meant to do that. Let's definitely do that. Here. Yeah. Not the buses are going to come down here, but let's ban all of that. We shouldn't need trucks either, but we'll need the other ones. So let's do the same here. Yep. Very good shout. Very good shout. Don't want those hearses. Is that a hearse? It is, isn't it? It's absolutely massive. Is that a police car? Oh no, it's a police car. I know there's a few different things. Okay, alright. Thank you so much, everyone, for hanging out on your Sunday night. Really appreciate it all. Lovely chat today, everyone. It was, wasn't it, Jennifer? I need to go back and read through it all. I'm sorry. I've missed a lot. Thanks so much for the stream. No worries, Egg. Made my export go quicker. Oh, there we go. Glad I could help. Thanks, Sargon. Thanks for hanging out. Dingoes, Heidi, and Terabang, Nick. Okay, so let's just have a little look and see if there's anyone that we can throw some love to. Who shall we throw some love to? If I can load YouTube, then I can have a little look. Who should we throw some love to? Let's throw some love to, oh, I know, Toadie YPQ. Toadie YPQ is another female cities builder, and she's also a guest on I've totally lost where my chat is. She's also a guest on 5 Builders 1 City. Go and show Toadie some love. She's really funny. She's a really, really funny Twitch streamer. So she's on Twitch a lot, but she's got YouTube content as well, and some of it's hilarious. She does great roundups of cities content. So go and throw her some love and check out her stuff. Yeah, but that's it. So thank you so much for hanging out, everybody. Yeah. Who have we got? Go back through. Thomas, Aretha, Egg, El Toro, Too Fast for You, Newton, Rich, Jennifer Cox, Ross, Terabang, John, Peter, Jude, Tim. Thank you, everybody. Arthur, Ivan. Oh god, I'm snorting now on the stream. What a way to end. What a way to end. I better leave it there, really, shouldn't I? Oh no, before I go, we're going to throw some love, of course, to Patreons. So thank you so much, Patreons, for all of your support. Really, really appreciate it. Yeah, and thank you to everyone for joining the stream. And yeah, I will catch you again next time. We'll have more Auridon out this week and live stream again at 7:30 UK time next Sunday. And yeah, that's it. Thanks so much for hanging out. Bye, Shelley, Trixie, Helen. Okay, I'm going to go. I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.